there, you can barely make out the mountains or hills, depending on where you're from. Portion here is actually paved at about mile 270, and some areas are nice, other areas are completely covered in potholes, and I would rather hit potholes on a dirt road than on a paved road because they are jolting when you do hit them. But the nice sections are actually pretty decent to ride on, and like this is just a minefield of potholes, but when it is smooth, it's really nice to ride on. It's a nice change of pace. Got a little bit of a clearing, not a whole lot, but it's nice to see something. This is about mile 280. Big grizzly up here walking the side of the road. That is a big bear. That's the biggest I've ever seen. Holy cow. I just drove by me, so I'm assuming it's okay to just drive around them, but I don't know what's up over the hill. So I'm going to wait for him to crest, and then I'll go up over. The vehicle is coming the other way, so I'm glad I didn't try to go around them. Me to pass or what, but I can try driving by him quick. I guess that's what I'm gonna have to do. He moved off the road for the other guy, and now he doesn't want to move for me. So I'm just gonna go by. There he is. Northwest Territories. And look at the Jeep. This is just, I mean, it's horrible. Every time I try to clean the window, it ends up looking like that in another mile. Getting back in, I got to deal with that. I mean, just look at it. The back here, forget it. There's no point in even cleaning. Actually, there's no point in cleaning anything. You just deal with it. Show these boards quick. Yeah, can't even read that one. Well, forget that one. That one you can't read. You got a little bit of it. Over here. Last one out of the wind. So this is only, I don't know, I think I was driving about half an hour at about 30 to 40 miles an hour from the Arctic Circle to get to this point. And there, so I got that amount of distance to get to Fort McPherson, Inuvik, and Tuck. So this is what I'm dealing with all day, which has made for a really interesting drive. Made it to the Northwest Territories, and it is absolutely frigid out there. I think I have another, I don't even know, 30 miles, maybe more to go before I stop. I'm going to keep moving. But as soon as I got to the Northwest Territories, the roads are actually covered in snow. Not a whole lot, but it was literally at the border practically. But it's cool that I'm here. I'm going to turn on the Jeep and warm up. I mean, I'm not wearing the right clothes, obviously. I've got the right clothes, but I've just been too lazy to put them on yet. And I'm only in and out of the Jeep. I'm not hanging out there, so. But very cool. Arctic Circle, Northwest Territories, in my Jeep from North Carolina. I'm really digging that. That's pretty awesome. About 3 to 5 miles beyond that sign, the snow was gone, and now I've got probably the best road I've been on since I started the Dempster Highway. So this is right after you enter the Northwest Territories at about mile 300, and it's really odd not to be bouncing around all over the place. It's almost like I'm worried that something's wrong. But really nice road. Finally the skies opened up a little bit. Got the snow-covered mountains in the distance. You can actually see vegetation on each side. It's a really nice part of the ride.
the ferry.
All right, so I am actually at a campground that I need to pay for. I don't like paying to sleep, but this one comes with a hot shower. It was recommended by the couple that I met from Poland, and they said it was decent. This puts me on also ground that isn't muddy. The last 3 nights I've been staying on muddy ground, so every time I got out, everything would be kind of disgusting. So this will help with that too. It's about $18 US. So it's worth it to get the shower. I looked, and there's might be an option or two in Inuvik, and I don't really think there's any options in Tuck unless you do a bed and breakfast. So can't get points at a Hampton Inn out here, free night on points. So this is the best I can do. The shower will feel nice. I am looking forward to that tomorrow morning. But until then, this will be a good place to sleep as well. I'm on the other side of the Peel River, so you got to take 2 free ferries. And I just came over on the first one, and then the other one's a little while from here. Mackenzie River is another free ferry that I need to take, possible. It looks like maybe tomorrow. So that's it for the night. I'm going to crawl into the back here and settle in. It shouldn't be as cold of a night as it was last night, even though I'm above the Arctic Circle. It definitely feels a lot better than the place I was last night as far as the wind factor, and it's not snowing, it's just raining. So, and when my shoes are muddy like they are, what I've been doing is I just crawl into the front seat here and take them off right in the footwell, and then climb in the back, and that way I don't have to deal with muddy shoes in the back, but then I gotta climb back in the front to put them on so that I don't drag the dirty shoes into the back. But it's been working so far. I've only done it since I got on the Dempster because it is a muddy mess, but it works. And since I'm only 5'8", it's not that big of a deal really. Getting back into the front isn't as easy, but getting into the back is. But it works. Sometimes you just gotta make do with what you have, and to me it's worth it to not drag a bunch of mud inside and have to deal with dirty shoes, putting them in a bag or finding a spot for them to go. Anyway, that's it for the night. I am gonna make some dinner and crawl into bed.